Would you find me in the stars? Would you miss me in the end if I run out of oxygen when I run away?
Hello everybody, my name is Farmer Phil, and in today's video we are going cutting the maize. We are literally driving out of the yard, eventually ready. Liv is with me. We're in the 99 with the cane, and also I know they're recording it too. Farmflix are down with us. They have a camera in the cab here, so they filmed a bit of us getting ready. It's taken us a bit longer than we were hoping to get ready, but however, can't have it everywhere. So we are just on the way down to the field. So one of the things we'll be doing now, and the reason I'm going to draw two load, and that's to do with our fields, the two varieties of maize that we planted. So we have Feedy Top and Foxtrot, and for gold crop, so we can calculate our yields and then see how the two compared and all of that. We're going to be weighing a load of each variety and taking a sample then to test them to see how everything worked out. So we're going to be doing that. Anyways, we better be on and catch up with them, and also Liv will just show you something that happened last night. Everyone that drives by is stopping. Have a look. Someone ran out of a road.
It's a new feature.
Yeah, it's a new feature of the local area. Someone ran out of a road and just left it there. But anyways, to our understanding, no one was hurt, and that's the main thing. But yeah, we're going to be onto the field and we're going to go cut this year's maize. To do the covered, that's the plastic maize, and we may do the uncovered maize as well. We're going to see how we get on that one. But anyways, let's be on. You'll be alright, bro.
Fine.
You'll be alright. Just in the field now. Father Phil's just getting set up there. I'm just setting up my application weight. The header is 6 meters. 6 rows, no, it's 4 meters. It's 6 rows, it's 450. My bad. So let's say it takes 10 centimeters less, 440. That'll be right, isn't it? So what I'm going to be doing now is we're going to work out how much area it takes to fill the load that I'm going to weigh, and we're going to use that using the Trimble, so I can record the area. So taking it that the harvester, head of the harvester is 4.4 meters. He's cutting there. Take that's 4.4 meters. When I drive alongside him, I can record what he cuts, what goes into the trailer, and that will give me the area of how much it took to fill the trailer. That's what we're hoping for. That's the plan. There's all the Farmflix crew. So I am drawing two load. Other than that, I'd be staying at home pushing up. So yeah. It's a full load of maize. I'm just going to, I don't think he realises how full it is now. Maybe I should just give him a little. So, starting to harvest the maize. Show the harvester Liv, my lovely assistant. So, we're recording here our hectareage that we're covering into the trailer. So we're harvesting the Foxtrot, which was at the top end of the field, if I remember correctly.
It's very tall.
It is, it's quite tall. I have seen taller, but there looks to be, like every cob you look there, there's two in every one of them. And that's where the feeding is. You can have a great tall crop of maize, but if you don't have the cobs, you don't have the feeding. There's some good tall maize now up this end. Look, just compared to the harvester. I know people in America and maybe in continental Europe see higher maize, but in Ireland, that's good. That's a good height of maize. So it's hit and stop. So you can see as the maize head catches it and cuts it, see how it kind of walks around the corner and then brings it into the middle, and then it all falls kind of down and then in. Stalk first in. It's quite cool how it does that.
It's a hedge for that.
Yeah, I know, but last time I didn't drive far enough. So we're going down into the field now. So, bro's going in there to get his load. And, well, because he's not going to get caught. Our first load, 0.25 of a hectare, so I don't know what that is in acres. But, so that's what it's done, but that's what a full load is taken. So that's out of the top end of the field, it's the majority of it. So, the Foxtrot, I think it was. So anyways, we have to go to town now, get this weighed, and then back to the yard and tip it. So anyways, we'll be on just after weighing the load there, and I don't have an empty weight, but the full weight is 23.5 ton. So yeah, we'll I actually won't know what the actual weights are till later, because we don't have time to get an empty weight today, so I'll get an empty weight tomorrow. But yeah, the heel the hunt, that's what we have, 23.5 ton in the whole rig. So yeah, we'll head back to the yard now and get this tipped, and let John and the lads from Farmflix have a go at it while I push up and tidy up the pit with the shovel. Anyways, yeah. So we're back in the yard. Bro has his load tipped first, obviously, because I had to go to town to weigh. Lots of grain in it. Lots of grain. The kernels, as we call them. Kernels of grain. Smells very nice. Anyways, I'm going to move the shovel out of the way, tip my load, just shove up, and then I think we'll go back to the field. We get a load from the other end, weigh that, and yeah, then I'll spend the evening on the pit, pushing up and down. Also, before I forget again, this video is sponsored by SiloStop. SiloStop have provided us with a cover to go on top. So this is their own wall polythene we put in right round, and then it's on a pallet over here. We'll show you later. They've sent us on what I call cling film. Their oxygen barrier sheet, I call it cling film. If anyone has seen it before, it's basically like cling film, that's why we call it. And it actually worked out quite nicely. We had planned on using this similar product as theirs for the pit, as last year's pit didn't keep very well and we needed something extra, and one of the dairy farmers that we cut silage for uses it on their pits and gets on incredibly well with it. And luckily SiloStop got in touch with me and they said, would we be interested in trialing their product? I said yep, I definitely would, because I was actually interested in using it this year anyways. So yeah, we have it, and 100 sandbags yet to be filled to cover the pit. But anyways, without me talking much more, I better keep going, because no time like the present. So last thing I have to do now, the load is tipped, get my fancy bag that has Foxtrot on it and put a sample into it for it to be sent off for testing to see how it has preformed. So that should do it. So that's going to go back off to Gold Crop. They're going to get tested first, and we're going to see how the Foxtrot has performed, and which once we get our empty weight in the trailer, we'll be able to figure out what our weights and yields were and how this goes. And that information will be in the video when we open the pit. That's the plan. So I'll leave this here on this and we'll keep going.
Colors fading, 'cause I kept you waiting. It's a wild, wild world, and you're a wild, wild girl. Our sun's still shining, but it seems half the size, and it's a wild, wild world out here. Before my time runs out, what if I run away to Mars? Would you find me in the stars? Would you miss me in the end if I run out of oxygen? When I run away to Mars, I've been gone for so long, it's an empty world up here. I skip stones and wonder how long till I'm discovered. It's a quiet life up here. Before my time runs out, what if I run away to Mars? Would you find me in the stars? Would you miss me in the end if I run out of oxygen when I run away to Mars? 3, 2, 1, I miss you. I'm sorry I got issues. What if I run away to Mars? Would you find me in the stars? Would you miss me in the end if I run out of oxygen when I run away to Mars?
So, Father Phil wants to put on the cane just to go around outside of the field to just open up the other end of it. So, I think he's ready for it. Yeah. The hook is too big. Is it as heavy as last year?
It's heavier.
Heavier.
I'd say so. I'd say it's heavier.
So you're going to fill this out at the bottom of the field, is it?
Yeah,
Or-
just to get rid of that.
Yeah, see if you can get that, yeah. Field is some remarkably dry.
I gone over it. The that far corner might be a little bit wet, but I'm pretty sure it's only that bit. See this? It lay down.
Yeah. Only in that spot though, is
Yeah,
ours,
but
a
that
couple
whole
of
feed,
spots.
that whole feed to do that now.
Yeah.
And if you touch it, it falls.
Yeah, the cobs fall, yeah. I noticed that when we were just, the first load me and Liv filled there, we seen that.
You touch it at all, they're falling off.
It's a right good crop of stuff.
Well, what happened to it now?
Yeah.
Right job on our bonus now.
Yeah. It's packed full of grain.
Jeez.
Packed full.
Aren't you processing it well?
Oh yeah, no. She's processing it lovely now. But the silage is just packed full of them. Same as last year, just it's all
Chopping very green.
yeah. I said I'd get one to bring up. That's a cob. Say bigger than my hand. There's 2 of them on every one. Some of them have 3. Good and hard too as well. They had the top now didn't fill, but not bad now. About 9-ish, 8 to 10 feet. Super cob, just starting to pop out. Lots of them. 2. Every plant near enough has 2. Some plants have 3. So quite good. I think we're just on the line where it's foxtrot or feedy top becomes foxtrot. Well happy with Father Phil reckons. I don't know whether it's come true or not. He reckons we're slightly more than last year, which is great. And the ground for all the rain we've had a lot of rain, it's holding up very well. So bro's tail door isn't shut, so we'll nab that when he comes by. Now, happy days. Just on the rainfall, I'm just after bringing up the Sencrop app, which we've been using all year on the farm, and it also, we're just at the field now where the maize has been grown, and we can see in the last 6 days 36 mil of rain has fallen, and 26 mil fell on Monday. It's a lot of rain, but one of the things, it gives us a index of when we think it should be ready for harvesting. It says we're the 12th of October now. It says it should be 32% DM the 16th of October, so we're bang on. Last year we caught the 15th of October, and that's really it. One of the cool things about the Sencrop app is, now alone can with the maize, it'll give you a rough idea based on how it's to do with the cumulative temperature the maize grows at. Gives you an idea when it's going to be ready to cut. That's how that works. But not only that, but we also can measure rainfall and that. And because with the app you can add other weather stations that are within your area, so we've also added one in Top McConnell and one in Lacaro, which are near enough directly west of us. And as you can see there in the app, last 7 days we had 37, Top McConnell has had 10 mil, and Lacaro has had 27 mil, and that's literally throughout the entire year. We consistently have more rain than directly west of us. They're literally the other side of Loughree. So it's a cool thing. If anyone wants to check out Sencrop app, there'll be a link in the description down below, and they're also giving 14-day free trial to try it out. So anyways, check that out, and yeah, won't be too long we'll have this maize finished.
Colors fading, 'cause I kept you waiting. It's a wild, wild world, and you're a wild, wild girl. Our sun's still shining, but it seems half the size, and it's a wild, wild world out here.
So have a start med back at the pit now. It's a nice bit gone in there now, bulking up really well now. There's 7 load in there. John and Connor from Farmflix, they're gone with the 99 to draw in a bit, so I'm back in the yard now. Yeah, just kind of my evening now in the yard. This load up. Getting it well rolled now. Pack on it there now. Anyways, put down the camera, we'll keep rooting away here, but it's going to get dark. So back in the yard after eating a bit. Lads from Farmflix are just after leaving. So Father Phil's going to get the load there, that the trailer, the harvester filled first. I'm going to tidy up the pit a bit and give it a good rowling. And I think we're going to throw a sheet over just to keep the rain off for the night, and then cover properly tomorrow. I think that's the plan. Anyways, get stuck into it. So just rolling here, and I'm just rolling along the shed, or the wall of the shed. And for anyone who shoves up on an articulated machine, you know the struggle of trying to roll along the edge and not get stuck. Whatever about rolling along a wall and getting stuck, you can get out of it, not too bad. But when you're rolling against a shed, you can do a heck of a lot of damage trying to get away from it. And it's just when you go past a certain point, when you start turning back that way, it brings you into the wall and then you can't get away from the wall. And then put the bucket on top of that and make it higher, it becomes a nightmare. And I actually did get caught again in the shed before, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and you can see the dent in the sheet there. That was me. Or was the wheel of the shovel come in on top of the sheet because the side of the pit kind of wasn't as hard and it fell away, and yeah, I got caught and Uncle Ian had to navigate me out of it. But that's just experience, just takes experience, but yeah.
What if I run away to Mars? Would you find me in the stars?
So, as part of the silo stop system, we have our oxygen barrier, cling film as I like to call it, heavy sheets to go on top of that, and sandbags, 100 of them. Now there's not enough gravel there to fill them, but we'll get there eventually.
You're ambitious, buddy, you're ambitious.
And I'm on the shovel. Anyways.
You chose the shovel.
Oh well, no, this is going to do it.
You're not going to take it off, yeah?
Would you miss me in the end if I run out of oxygen when I run away to Mars?
We're about 20 bags filled, and well, that gravel's gone, so we have to get the shovel out of the way. But before we do that, before we run out of daylight, we're going to cover the pit with the oxygen barrier and put all the stuff on it, and then throw them sandbags on, and then put all the other sandbags on it. But I suppose you're probably wondering, last night we finished in the dark, now it's in the evening time again, so yeah, nearly a full day has elapsed. And I know we said, were we going to cut the run? Were we not? We decided not to. After dinner we went to check on it, and it's still in the milky stage, so if we were to cut and put it in on top of that, a lot of our feed value would run out of the pit, because it's still, the grain is still milky, the kernel is still milky. So we're going to give it 2 weeks, put in that pit, and hopefully by then it's turned cheesy. If it's turned cheesy, we should be okay. If it's hard, perfect. But that's just the hand we're dealt. And also you're probably wondering, I did say a couple of times to a couple of people we get the 2725 out, and unfortunately I didn't. The reason for that is I cannot drive the 99 and the 2725, and the Herron wants to go on the 2725, and Bro wanted to drive the 7618, not the 2725. Hence we didn't get to use it. Maybe when we cut that one we might get it out, and we will push up that with the Schaefer, see how the Schaefer handles pushing up. Just with the way it was, we just didn't get a chance now. But anyways, we're going to pull this cover off that we put on it last night, just in case it rained. Keep it right, keep the rain over, and we're going to put on their cling film oxygen barrier sheet, then put on their heavy UV cover, and then put on these sandbags, and hopefully it works out. But anyways, get stuck into it.
Tell which way's home. I've been gone for so long, it's an empty world up here. I skip stones and wonder how long till I'm discovered. It's a quiet life up here. Before my time runs out, what if I run away to Mars? Would you find me in the stars?
So at long last it's covered, and yes, we had to throw some tires on it because we were short sandbags, didn't have enough to come down the middle and just go right across the front of it, so we pegged on a few tires just to make up the difference. It's handy enough, put on, and another day has passed. The time consuming bit was filling the sandbags, but once they're filled, we don't have to go back to fill more of them. So there's 100 sandbags on it, But on the cling from Honda covers, if the sandbags are filled, yeah, you would have it done quicker than pegging tyres on it. But I think we're all a bit skeptical as to how well it's going to work. It's just getting over the fact that last year we put 3 layers of black plastic on it and still didn't keep right. And it's just hard to get the head around how one layer is going to do the job. Now I know the cling film does work. I've seen it on the dairy farm I was saying earlier. It's worked well for him. But it's just kind of hard to get the head around, so the proof will be in the pudding. We have cling film over to cover the uncovered pit, which will be going in where the silage trailer is there, and we'll put that on it, then black plastic, and peg on the heap of tyres. We'll see what the difference is. But yeah, that's really it. The testing and all of that, that'll come back when we open the pit, see how it does. About 2 weeks time before we open it, give it enough time to cure, then we'll open it and see what it's like. But anyways, if you want to learn more about Silage Stop, there'll be links or whatever in the description down below. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, please like and subscribe to the channel. Videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. That's it from us. Good luck.